Yep.
Here we are in game. Now bear with me, but I just make sure the audio works for this too, because that would be step one.
Yep.
Roaring good. Lovely. No Hindu goodness.
Did you see that ability just fly out of his chest, by the way? No, like, prep or anything. Boom, just fires. Again, we're back. We're back, bro. We're back to just boom. Oh, ability out.
So if you don't know Xingtian, he's a support / bruiser. He's kind of fits both roles.
Can you cast the one again, please?
But he is an intelligence scaling character. I guess we could just start with his passive.
Yeah.
He's got basically when you hit. Oh hey, we've got a broken tooltip. I'll fix that. But so when you hit enemy characters with abilities, you gain stacks of Smoldering Rage. Smoldering Rage gives you healing per second, and it also gives you max health temporarily. And your healing per second goes over the cap.
Okay.
Well, actually, we don't have a cap anymore.
I was gonna say, do we even have that?
I'm crazy. I don't know why I even included that tooltip. That's just an old tooltip information.
Well, you'll see you get your passive stacks here.
Yeah. So you get extra HPS and max health. So you get a bit tankier every time you hit people. You get stacks. They stack.
Guys, I think that passive fucking sucks.
You can get up to 12 stacks. They last 18 seconds.
Guys, there's no. Guys, this passive is terrible, by the way.
So
ESET passive literally gives you more and it gives cooldown rate.
Yeah.
And this is a management passive.
When it hits enemies,
And ESET is AoE.
get hit, and then they start taking % health damage, so they're max health.
He really just like that. What, bro? Okay,
Also, basic attack damage is reduced.
the animation is pissing me off, man. It's pissing me off.
It to 20 to 40%.
So
for 4
Why
seconds,
is it
their
instant?
basic attack damage is reduced against you. Very, very good against hunters. Very good in support.
We thought
everything
I
just
thought something was broken in a playtest this week because I was like, why am I not doing any damage? And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a moment where we were like, why tanks are insane? Why are we hitting only for 92? And it's like, oh, it's Xingtian.
because of Xingtian passive. Xingtian raw. Yep.
But so you got your dot. That's pretty similar to what it was in Smite 1. The 2 is also pretty similar to Smite 1. Really here I did a lot of like timing updates and tried to make it feel a bit better because
A bit more fluid. Yeah.
Xingtian has like some clunky kind of slowness after he uses them. He has like some weird post fires in Smite 1 that feel kind of bad to me. So he got a decent number of updates to just like feels on these, but his 2 is pretty much the same. You have 2 hits, one's a cone, and then after the cone hits, you slam down.
his passive is really bad.
They are separate hits, so you can hit different people with a root than you do with the cone. You can miss the cone and you'll still go into the root.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't really. I'm not really sure what he's saying. Like, wasn't that? No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not that fast. It's much faster in Smite 1. Or in Smite 2, sorry. Much faster in Smite 2.
You've got your third
The 2
ability.
looks the same.
It's called Sky.
Yo, does there was up?
Yeah.
This is a leap. When you leap, you can hit an enemy. When you hit an enemy, you'll get a protection buff that lasts for 6 seconds, right? And then you'll refresh it. And when you're leaping, you also get that buff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a complicated ability, but basically,
It looks way bigger.
you get some protections.
I'm not sure if it is.
That protection.
That jump is way longer though. What
Keep
the
that for a
fuck?
very long time, and you have a bunch of
Am I tripping or that looks way longer?
Also, as a +1 here for Smite 2, you refresh the dot
This
on
is a
your
big +1.
Furious Roar.
Yeah.
So,
What?
hit your
Wait,
one.
that's a really strong +1 actually.
You've got dot damage.
That's a really strong +1.
3 while that dot damage is still happening, and the dot gets refreshed. It's only the damage portion of this dot, so you don't keep the attack damage reduction for this.
Right,
This
okay.
is just the damage dot.
So the dot will stable the passive effect.
It's a really strong +1, yeah.
Good to know.
Jesus.
I wasn't asking about that. I don't thought to ask
Because you
about
kind
that.
of did like dashing aggressively once
And
at
we
least,
also-
and
we
then you
also did
reset the
redo
one.
the
That's
audio
pretty
for this
strong.
ability, because in Smite 1, it actually just shared audio with this too.
Okay.
We thought that was a little bit odd, and it had some feedback issues even, where it's like, I thought you just left, and it's like, no, I used my 2. So he has a totally new audio for it, but that's his 3. So,
Right.
and then his 4.
Everyone knows his.
Everybody, this is like his most iconic ability in Smite 1. Channel, then you start spinning your axe, right? You get a slight movement speed increase while you're doing it.
Yep.
If you hit an enemy god, while this is happening,
It didn't look like he got much of a movement speed buff.
you grab them and you spin them around like a washing machine.
It barely looks like he's moving any faster, boys.
So you can turn, throw them somewhere, right?
Yep.
You use this in team fights, throw them back to your team. You can collect as many people as you can hit. Very, very, very good team fighting ability. That's the basics of Shinken's kit in Smite 2. A +1 that there's only like one like real like big +1 that we're changing, but it's a very impactful one. You get a lot of extra damage out of it.
Okay, so he's more or less the same, yeah. He's literally the same, but like slightly better. But by the way, he's gonna be still worse and so on because he can't clear the fucking wave.
Very, very different timing than Smite 1. So if you can cancel your 3 and like start attacking between loops. You can do that a lot faster now. So
also, it looks like you have way more time to jump with the 3, or am I tripping? Look. Like, that shit lasts so long. He has like 4 seconds to jump.
Modernizing what we had in Smite 1, making it feel a lot better.
He looks strong.
It was feeling.
Looks very strong.
Hell yeah. So he's looking really good, honestly. Flow-wise, honestly, I've played him as support.
Also, his medals, like, he just looks a lot cooler. His medals look like way cooler.
And you're showing off
Also, it doesn't look like they changed any post-fire
everybody
anywhere.
loves
Like,
the-
am I wrong for saying that? Like, this guy was saying so much about the post-fire stuff.
Multiple different directions.
So in Smite 1, this is
But I don't see the post-fire anywhere. The only thing that is sped up is his 1.
so when you swing, you start.
Everything else looks the same, literally. I mean, his 3 is longer jump. His ult, I think, knocks up higher, yeah? His ult knocks up higher.
Cool, but I mean, backflips are cool too.
You flip forward
It does
while
help with the
moving back.
directional sense of where you're going. Of like, wait, that's kind
I'm
of
just
Yeah, we
kind of
just added
confused. I don't feel like they
every
changed,
direction
like,
for Smite
anything.
2, so you're not just always flipping forward.
Dude, Solo Kong Ox is like the worst lockup ever,
I
man. So
will say
sad.
that a lot in support, he does feel very fluid, and I feel like a lot of the work behind the scenes, chat. Really, the 3 feels a lot more fluid to play with, and a little bit more responsive and less issues from what I've seen. I've not really seen many. I don't want to say 100%. There's no issues with it because then everyone will rage at me. But I've really like felt the difference there of the improvements that the team's really been making. To make
Bro, it
more
looks
responsive and interactive for sure. So he's looking great this game. Now I do have to come back to cameras because
you
we
have to
do want to
leave
showcase the aspect, I believe.
The
Too.
aspect.
I mean, I guess I'd have to play it, so yeah. So no.
Bear with me while we do that.
Like he had a lot.
Okay, so far from the display, the jump looks really strong.
PTS.
The +1 looks really
Which is
strong.
my fault.
The ult looks really
I
strong.
just forgot to submit my change.
I don't like that the 1 is so fast though, because it again plays into that problem that I talked about where things don't have any like weight attached to them. Like, it doesn't feel like he's charging up a big blow. It just feels like something fucking like flies out of him, you know?
Hybrid scaling to be more
Passive seems really bad.
tied with
I think they will probably buff this passive, by the way. If he doesn't perform well, I would touch the passive first.
scale off of different stats, right?
Yeah, and some abilities.
Is he LARP? To be honest, I'm not even listening to what he's saying because...
I think if you do that kind of willy-nilly, you come out with, like, I don't like. This is something that, like, I guess eventually I'll probably end up changing, but I don't like how Odin works right now.
Sure.
And I think that's how you get Odin.
You know, I noticed this thing, by the way. I noticed one thing with this guy on the
I
right.
think he still can hybrid scaler.
Every time he talks about changing something, he talks about him personally doing it. I feel like it's a bad look. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Okay.
Isn't it a bad look when just one guy is saying, I will change this, I don't like how I did it, I didn't like it, so I change...
It's really
Like,
like a big playstyle.
is this not a group project, or like is it just one guy? Like, is that all we're left with?
Yeah.
This will
I'm
probably,
kinda-
I think, see more jungle and like bruiser
I don't know.
play than support play.
Okay.
Because we're removing some of the support.
One man, yeah, it's just him.
More
Like,
damage
why not?
options.
Why not just say we? Like, even if it is just you, let's say it's hypothetically you, isn't it still better to say we as a like a company?
This is.
I don't know.
So I could just.
It's really strange.
Level it up.
It's strange to me.
If you want. Hey, you got an all.
Whirlwind to Rage and Steel. Here we
Second
go.
thing you'll probably notice is your passive meter has just changed. It's full and it's 100 out of 100 right now.
Yeah.
So, I guess to explain, because this is like the major part of the aspect.
Yeah.
Your ult, if you use it,
Uh huh.
is just a channel now. It does not cost any mana.
What?
It does not have a cooldown.
What?
You can just ult. You can just
Get canceled.
you can spin the whole time. And
Okay.
hey,
Thor's third ability is Berserker Barrage. Thor spins his hammer wildly, damaging all enemies in a close area around him. He is immune to knock-up and slows for the duration of the ability.
as long as you have fuel. So now you're out.
But I'm out of fuel.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a new resource called Spite. Xingtian gets Spite the same way he would get HPS or max health stacks
By using
in
abilities?
his standard form. So basic attacks don't give you any.
Cool.
Ability hits
King
This is
Arthur.
level 1. You ain't
King
got
Arthur
no more
could do
spite.
that with
Yeah,
no
if you get it at
Step
level
one.
one,
spite.
it will give you like pretty solid clear. Like you'll get pretty good jungle clear.
Sure.
Your wave clear is probably good for 1 or 2 waves. That third wave is gonna come and you'll have no abilities.
So now that I've hit those, I can see I've got 20 of these now, so
Yeah,
I could
so-
use it again.
Hitting gods gives you more spite than hitting a minion does,
Okay.
but hitting both.
Wow, they've implemented that mechanic to fucking Xingtian, but Mordred is an exception. Fucking change that with Mordred for fuck's
You
sake.
start with 100.
Make him like not gain as much on minions.
Have one full use basically.
Does hitting with the ult refresh it at all? Or like in, you know? give you more?
No, you don't get
Okay.
spite for ult hits. You get them for any other ult besides your ult.
That's a lot of spins, Caps.
It
That's
drains
what
pretty quick.
Yeah.
But you can get it back quick if you farm right.
I bet there's gonna be a
you can
bug
also
where you
cast
can
that
cast your
with-
abilities while channeling the ult, and then you fucking infinitely ult.
Hey, you can write just to
let's
see,
have
see
that.
what
Just
it
watch.
does.
Okay, okay.
Your ult spins. It does damage. It does not pick people up anymore. You're also not CC immune in it, and you do.
It
not
seems
get-
completely
Okay,
useless.
so you can get cancelled out of a bit of silence or something like that because...
Yes, you can get silenced. You can
Right.
get stunned. It doesn't have a cooldown, so it only temporarily.
This aspect seems completely useless,
You're
guys.
gonna be able to come back and keep hitting them.
Yeah.
But it could let them create some space from you. If you get like
Look,
perk pushed or something, because then he's.
I mean, he's doing 34 damage per spin, by the way. I mean, granted, it's a level 2 ability on a level 20 Odin. But, like,
on her
can't be
3
unhurt
won't
and
knock
pay
that's
you
not a
out.
lot of damage, even...
Like a Herc stun.
You know what I mean?
push will. So
Right.
you'll get pushed.
I mean, this has to do a lot of damage. Like,
But
you'd have to
this
see it, I
just
guess,
does damage.
level 5 versus level
The whole
5,
time
but...
You are spinning. You are just dealing damage. There's no CC on it. There's no slow on it.
Okay.
It is a straight up.
Chat GPT aspect design.
Yeah, you generate.
Always the issue.
You can generate spite pretty fast if you're hitting like gods, but if you like go to a jungle camp, I guess you can kind of
Sure.
see how it works.
So with a jungle camp versus... So a god, you can see we pretty much can.
Yeah, so like you get 6 spite for hitting the whole camp with your one, and then you 2 them. Both hits will give you it, so 6 each, right? Because you're getting
6
2
per minion.
Yeah, you're getting 2 each hit on a minion, essentially. So it's you do have to farm this up.
Totem
You're not
pox.
just yeah, you're not just gonna have this at all times, right?
Yeah.
So you do have to farm it up, but the idea here is if you can get to full spite and you can get in.
Listen, I just think it's...
something,
I think it's a
you're gonna
little
do a
ironic
ton of damage if
that they died.
So
Like, I
if
know
you
why they died.
it's
I just think
a
it's
lot
funny.
of damage.
It's funny that I'm over here complaining about waves the whole time, and we just died to a jungle camp on Titan Talk.
You won't actually have
It's just-
any
it's funny.
additional- You won't respawn with full.
Yeah.
So you will have to, level this up and like. Get
Yeah,
some-
6 seconds. No, sorry, not 6 seconds. You have 4 seconds. It looks like between jumps.
You do actually have to hit ability.
It looks like 4 seconds. It might be like
Once
3,
it's up,
but the buff is
Yeah,
6
once you-
seconds, so it's
once
just
you
better
pass
than
the
Smite 1.
you
His
are-
1 looks the same. His 2 looks more or less the same. His 3 is just better,
And this.
and his
Mine,
ult
he's
I
level
think is
5
better.
now against level 20.
And then his passive is dog
Yeah,
shit.
you
Jungle
set
scales
yourself to,
with
like, level 20.
opponent levels. So.
And his +1 is pretty good.
Like this in our playtests, I would say this has been a terror. And that's like without any items.
Yeah.
It is an interesting.
So who is this supposed to
new,
out-trade?
Like, you know,
Like, say you go
damage
onto a...
focused gen, has
Say you
been-
go onto a carry and you fucking spin in his face. Like, isn't anything else more damage? Like, can't you just stand there and auto-attack him with
it is-
kinetic and it's more
It is
damage?
Quite a bit of damage. I think.
Like,
people
what
are
is the purpose of
probably
this?
underestimated
You know what I mean?
But I think take PTS, try it out. You'll see it does quite a bit of damage. especially
Quite a
if
bit of
you've got,
damage.
like,
I'm pretty sure kinetic out
some
DPS is this.
hybrid like builds
No?
going on. I've found it to be pretty good. So
I found it to be pretty good too on occasion.
Everyone, even like we have a lot of different skill levels of people in our.
I mean, we'll see, of course, how it
Looking
performs.
for issues,
Just doesn't
and
seem
we're
very
looking
good.
For like, direct balance and a lot of the stuff that we test.
Yeah.
And
Does it work soul reaper spin? I don't imagine it does. No.
some
ultimate that
Well, losing the passive is not that big of a deal at all. Although his passive will be really strong early game, by the way, guys. It will be really, really strong early game because he's getting like 7 HP per second in the early game, which is disgusting.
Like it's
So he might just auto win lane based on the passive.
I do expect that this will kind of hard counter a couple characters.
But yeah.
Because so there's a lot of different protection items that are buffed. Some of them are like omni prod items, especially like particularly low prod items. So like Amanita Charm, for example, is one of them. It's like a very low prod item.
Sure.
We brought it up a little bit. But also in particular, like specific counter items. So items that only have one type of protection or skew really heavily towards one type of protection are coming up more than the omni prod items are in general. So the goal here is you can get about as tanky as you could before.
Right.
Without having to build specifically into those percentage prod items.
Gotcha. So most percentage primes have kind of had adjustments. There's a few that are still around, from my understanding.
I think all of the percentage prod items are gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
we've changed their passives in some way. And now we are like their base prots. The other items have been brought up to compete with them. So basically the idea is you should be able to build like however you want to and still feel tanky for building tanky.
Right.
As opposed to
it's more raw prots than just percentage.
Yeah, because before I think you're running into things where like you build an item that has tank stats on it.
Yeah.
But they're pretty low tank stats, so you would just lose to somebody who built the correct tank stat item. Right? So that's the feeling we want to get rid of, is the less like tankier items. We want them to feel like they're competitive with the tanky items.
Gotcha. Example I can show you real quick is Freya's Tears.
Yeah, Freya's Tears.
Please show.
Is a good one. Main thing on this is you can see the magical and physical protections have increased ever so slightly on those as well.
Oh my god.
It's lost the passive has changed.
Oh, but it gets only 15. Okay. Wait, but that's actually solid. Solid as fuck, bro.
You can stack up to 2 times. Yeah. So if you get nuked for 50% of your health, you're going to have this twice as effective.
Nice. I like flat prots way more than percent prots. I think percent is like...
That's just Freya's Tears.
Yeah.
I think if you want like another one that's like spicy, I guess. Just
not... Pick one.
This one we didn't even actually improve the protections on, but just to an example of, we looked at all the protection items, is Eye of Providence.
Okay.
Eye of Providence.
Yeah. Well, this is different, but sure.
Yes, we didn't actually increase the protections on this.
Oh,
this is just no longer. This is no longer a active item.
Yeah.
Instead, we're just giving you a sentry ward every 120 seconds.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a consumable slot, we give it to you when that consumable slot opens, and then.
Is that even good?
So, this is becoming a.
Guys, I don't know if that's good.
We're looking at all the protection items for like what feels weak about them, what might make them more competitive.
Yeah.
Not necessarily straight buffs.
You can sell the sentry, but like
try and keep them competing with the other items in their slots. So.
Good example there. We will go through the entire list, by the way, on Friday. You can play around on the PTS.
But guys, it's not efficient.
Minor changes, and some things may not be.
Please, dude, they need to show more. Why don't they just show everything? Fuck's sake, guys.
Data number here. Plus, we've got other things to do ready for the update rather than
By Alchemist? Yeah, but then you need 2 free consumable slots.
So keep an eye on that. We will see some changes to other items too, and you guys will see eyes on it.
Yeah, I think by and large.
Thank you. Okay. What's this UI? All right, let's fucking dig. That has not changed. Why is this not changed? Spectral. Hello, dog. Yo, what the fuck? 25 of each mushroom. Oh my goodness. Holy. Okay. Wow, that is a lot. Why did this not get buffed? Oh, 35. I mean, this wouldn't get buffed. Oh my god, 50! 50 on this, 50. What the fuck? You guys were right, it's 50 prots on this. What? 50 on this? Or is it 30? Hold on. Which one is correct here? Which one is correct here, guys? Is it 30 or is it 50? We don't know. We don't know. I imagine it's 30 50 match? Is it 50 match? Either way, that's a lot. HP on it as well. HP. Crazy stats. And obviously, we wouldn't buff that. They forgot. They forgot, boys. We put him to the test. We put him to the fucking test. They forgot. They forgot. There's a % increase. This is gonna be OP. They better change it. They better change it. This is gonna be OP. Kinetic with 25 each. Okay. No! No! It's unbuyable, boys. It's unbuyable. Oh, no. What the hell? This is good. Holy shit, 45 of this. This is probably unbuyable. Oh! 40 mystical mail. Oh! Okay. 35 of each on Stone of Binding. Okay. Pridwen is dog shit. Okay. Stygian. Freya's is really good. Freya's is really good, by the way. Really, really good. This item is cracked. Okay, this item is still really good. Okay, this item is really good. What? 35 of each on this. Okay, let's see. They didn't touch brawlers either. Oh, they didn't touch... Shifters is really bad. Shifters is really bad. Okay, there's a lot of oversights here. Your middle tower is under attack. Guys, there's a lot of oversights. I think Spectral not being changed is an oversight. Stampede. Erosion. Glad Shield is I don't think Glad Shield should remain like this. This is too shit. Umbral Link is kind of shit. I think Spear Rope's a little shit. Shroud of Vengeance. Nemean I would like to see a bit more. Regrowth. Mantle. Ragnarok's Wake for sure. And Radiant Bulwark. And I definitely think Brawlers should have the % probably removed. If they want to keep it clean, they need to remove % from Erosion and Brawlers. And Shifters needs to get adjusted. Let's check Madge. Oh my god, it's real. It's fucking real, bro. Holy shit. Breastplate Genjis, boys. It gives 50 into 60. Oh. Holy shit. Phoenix is dog shit still. What the hell? They didn't change this. They didn't buff. They buffed Genjis, the best defense item in the game, but they didn't buff Phoenix Feather, the worst. Hello? Yeah, this is either 50 match or 30 match. I'm not sure what the hell this is. They didn't buff this? 50 on Oni Hunters? Good. They didn't buff this? Yo, why are some items just unbuffed that like desperately need a buff? Oh no, guys, they literally only buffed Genjis. It was the only purchasable fucking item, and they only buffed Genjis. They buffed the Genjis and Oni Hunters. Oh, I'm a little disappointed, actually. I'm very disappointed with the magical. But I think there's like a big oversight here on some stuff. It's a really big oversight. The magical portion is incredibly disappointing. And, I mean, this is still insane. Like, 45. You could buy this first, by the way. You could buy this item first. You're gonna have 85 of one type of defense. I mean, granted, if you're playing against magical, you're probably still better off going like Genji. Genji's is disgusting, I know. But yeah, I don't know. A little disappointing. A little disappointing. I was expecting more numbers to get changed. They didn't change too many of them. More for the physical side than the magical. And a lot of the items that needed buffs didn't get them. It's possible they forgot some descriptions, of course, it's possible. But like an item like Shibalban, I mean, this could have gotten a bit more props. Radiant Bulwark, like, why didn't this get more? Why didn't Ragnarok's Wake get more? Like, a lot of these items that are never purchased anyways are still going to be never purchased. And these oversights, like Erosion Brawlers, this is a huge oversight. They need to adjust this as well, I think. In fact, I would completely change the Erosion passive if I were them. I wouldn't even increase prots after denying a shield. I would just do something else. Maybe, like, Maybe that it like steals shields, you know? Like their shield is stolen and it's like doubled or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah. A lot of oversights. And magical portion is pretty disappointing. But on the plus side, guys, Shield of the Phoenix and Breastplate are disgusting. Really strong items. Also, Kinetic and Amanita Charm are very good. Very good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You might even buy Kinetic every game. That's how good I think this item is. You might just end up building something like... Well, obviously these two. I'm pretty sure you go Berserkers. On like everyone, this item is too good. I don't see why you wouldn't buy it. Like, say you go Prophetic, say you go Dwarven, say you go Draconic. You could do this again, you know, you could do something like this. But yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't go Draconic again. I mean, Draconic just seems fucking good, still. It's 58 prots. But I guess, like, let's say if you were to say 58 prots, I mean, you could buy this set in exchange for the 58 prots, you know. I'm pretty sure you do still buy Dwarven every game. Because it is just good. But you, I don't know. I don't know, it is something to think about. Prophetic's a little worse. I will say, Prophetic's definitely a little worse. I could see myself not buying Prophetic. Just because of the fact that an item like Dwarven gives so many prots. Or, like, you could buy it like this. Even sell this, for example. Let's see what else is good. There's not, okay, there's really not that many great items that I haven't already purchased. I'm pretty sure Breastplate Genji's is like every build almost. With 12%. Like, you don't need the base stat. The reason why Prophetic was so good before is because you kind of wanted base stats from Prophetic to get boosts for your percentages. But now Prophetic base stats are just comparable to a lot of the other stuff. So it might just be not so worth it to go this item, unless they choose to buff it more. Temporarily, my mind is on this item, Freya's. It's definitely not Pridwin. I don't think you ever buy Pridwin ever again. I think this item is hopeless entirely. They need to change it. This is an oversight. An item like Shroud of Vengeance will be worse. Tears. I mean, this is just a good fucking statted item. Prophetic's still good for mids. Yeah, but like you're literally like a big reason why you bought Prophetic was because you wanted high base stats, high base prots for your percentage increases. Now you don't get that anymore. 12% mid. I'm not sure if it's worth sacking such a large portion of the game anymore. It doesn't synergize well with things anymore, you know. Okay, so the magical portion is Despair. Alright? It is just Despair. We probably don't buy any of these. You could... maybe Onis is good. If you played an auto attacker, what would it look like? So ability based has Breastplate Genjis now. I'm pretty sure Breastplate Genjis... Although, I say that, but Glad Shield did technically get a damage buff. It didn't get a prot buff, but it got a damage buff. So while it is a worse... it's a really good late pickup possibly. Because 40% of your protections from items is going to be a lot of damage now. Because your items give a lot more prots. Kinetic seems like a really good choice now. Like, seriously, I would bet that you could buy this every game almost. Let's go level 20. Alright, level 20. Let's just go level 20 full build. I'm not sure why I have 2 starter options. Oh, it's because one is the ward. Of course. Let's see our stats here, yeah? Let's just see Glad Shield damage. 76. TLDR is... The magical options, like direct magical options, are disappointing. Physical options are kind of narrowed down to just Shield of the Phoenix and Breastplate being a lot better. All they really did was they changed the items that gave both prots, and they made them a tiny bit better. It's a massive failure, kind of. Like, look at Spectral, right? It still gives 20. This is still the same. This is the same. This is the same, for example, right? And then in Magic you go, look, Shield of the Phoenix, same. Screeching Gargoyles, same. Genji's is better, but Genji's was already the best. This is the same. Like, everything is more or less the same, except for the things that are already good. So I seriously hope that they spend a little bit more time on this. Like, I don't understand why... Like, Spectral should go up for sure in prots. Stampede should go up. Midgardian I would even like to see get more stats. Leviathan's Hide... maybe a little more stats, or maybe just cheaper, whatever. This, like, you know, just a lot of these stuff. Just not enough has changed to warrant too much excitement. I can see Kinetics as being very good. This is the main item I'm looking at, really, for the patch. Maybe Hussars is like solid as well. So what does this give exactly? Oh, okay, guys, look, it doesn't even give magical defense Berserkers. Wait, it doesn't give magical defense. Wait. That means the auto attack options simply is... I mean, this is just your physical defense options. I think this is your physical build. Literally, these three. I think this is what you do. As like Osiris. This is your boom boom bang as Osiris. You know? And then obviously Death Stall. Is Draconic better than Dwarven? Let me go eat some shit. So I can see my Draconic value. Where's the wave? 4k health.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's solid. I mean, you get HP from literally every item, by the way. Wait, this is a cracked auto-attacker build, I think. But it seems worse, guys. It seriously just seems worse. Dwarven, here we go. Dwarven, you just get flat, like, 85 and 55. And Draconic, you just get 58, 58 max. Erosion is the percent increase, but this is an oversight, I think. I think they should get rid of this. Same with Brawlers. It's a little bit of an oversight. Set AI to attack, see how much Kinetic does. Now I have 5 immunities. Alright, so the conclusion is that... Guys, listen, I don't know if this is it. I think this is a complete miss. I like the direction, and they should maybe spend more time on it, because this is a miss so far anyways. We can, maybe there's like some description errors, like this. Nope, there's no description error there. Nope. Nope. Guys, I'm really worried here. I'm really worried. Because this is very underwhelming considering what the prot numbers were losing late game. I don't think this quite covers for it. They took off all the percent prot increases, but barely increased any of the base prots, yes. They increased of like a handful of items that you already purchased anyways. Like Breastplate of Valor, Genji's. I mean, I guess Freya's Tears is like quite a bit better. But, I don't know, like Mystical Mail is better. I guess you could now buy Mystical Mail and not feel bad about it, for example. It's just too many items are not changed, like Gargoyle, Phoenix Feather. Ansel is the same. Voidstone, you know, like all these... I don't know. I don't know if they just forgot or they just didn't feel the need to increase for more items. Because I think it's the second one. I think they didn't quite understand the assignment here. And it might turn out to be very bad. Like, I think there's gonna have to be way more increases for way more items than just a select few that were already being purchased. The ones that I like the most are Kinetic and Manita Charm. And Freya's Tears. I like these changes the most. But for a lot of the other ones, like Regrowth Striders, guys, are we really gonna pay 25.50 for 35 prots now? Probably not. Probably not, guys. Probably not. Same thing with this. Radiant Bulwark. Who's gonna buy this shit? No one. Mantle of Discord. Like, I don't really see myself ever buying Mantle of Discord. Stygian, you know, like a lot of these items, I don't see myself ever buying them. Yeah, they're gonna have to do a little bit more than that, I think. They didn't even change any of the HP items, I think. Pretty positive. Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look. I was pretty excited at first, because I saw Shield of, like, a lot of the items in the first row got changed, right? Charm, Shield of Phoenix, Breastplate, and I was like super excited. And then the more you scroll, the more you're disappointed. Like an item like Midgardian Mail, which was already good. Like, it was good, but, you know, it was the wrong kind of good. It was just, it didn't fit in builds. But I just don't see it fitting in builds still, though. Yeah. That's a shame. It's actually quite disappointing, really. Yeah, we're gonna need a second adjustment. But what I don't understand is the guy was saying, right? What he was saying is that you will be about the same level of tanky full build. I don't think we're even close, guys. Like, let me buy every single good tank item, right? This is all the good tank. Prophetic as well, but I have to, like, stack it all in. There we go. Guys, we're not nearly as tanky as last patch. Not even fucking close. And a bunch of the items are just worse early. Or sorry, not worse early, but like the same early, sorry. Can we go back?